Brisbane then, almost to the end of the tunnel, competing in their 6th grand final. They've been to 5 and won 5. Here's the reception. There's the start. The end is about 90 minutes away. Slater taken in a bone-crunching tackle by 3 of the Brisbane Broncos. Brett White, Carroll tried to get a shoulder on him. Thorne was with him. Hoffman now to Webke's shoulder. To the 32-metre point on the ground. Playing it back to his captain and dummy half. Then to Cronk, and Cronk goes through. He's opened them up. He's over halfway. He falls over. Now for Cronk in 7. He puts it out wide for the big men. The jumpers on, and they got the second best result. They've got a result that will give them back the football. Good work, Darius Boyd. Very good. Thaiday wants it back on the inside. Got the ball, but Hoffman's underneath with White and Slater. There's an awkward play the ball. Berrigan loses the ball, but he's been recalled. It's a penalty in front of the uprights for Brisbane.
It's a strip, Ray. One right.
His goal kicking percentage is quite high this year. Darren Lockyer raises the flags. First points in the game. 2-0 Brisbane. Big start from Brad Thorne in the game so far. It's come from Geyer and gone out to Kidwell. Kidwell gets it across to Inglis. He fends over the top of Berrigan. He'll look for a quick play the ball, the Melbourne Stormer. Plays it back to Geyer. Geyer gets the ball away to Cronk, and Cronk puts the kick in, looking for touch, which he will find.
40,
and that's a 40-20.
40-20, mate.
Cameron Smith then, again, pushing it across to the left of the ground. And Smith has tackled 5 metres out from the Brisbane line. Play back to Inglis, who might have a dip. He tries to go through the markers, but they close and converge and put him down. Inglis playing it for Smith to go to the blind side for Hill, who throws a couple of dummies. Reels once and reels. Get to the line to try for Turner. Turner has scored for Melbourne. Oh, Scott Hill. Scott Hill, brilliant. Smith gets it away, but it's well wide, as you can see. For Berrigan to go to the right and going away to Darren Lockyer, who puts a left foot kick very, very high and giving his chasers a mile of time. Turner's made a mistake. Oh, he might be offside, King.
He's came back past the point with him, not on.
Came past back the point of where the ball was touched by Steve Turner. So it will be a scrum feed to the Brisbane team.
Who plays it away for Berrigan. Berrigan goes out wide. Lockyer turns it inside. Carmichael Hunt. No, Justin Hodges. Justin Hodges scores. Lockyer then. He's successful. Lockyer converts the Justin Hodges try. They're 11 metres out. They're right in the middle of the ground. Cameron Smith goes to the left and he goes away to Johnson. Johnson's a metre out from the goalpost as he plays it back to Smith, and then they go wide. It goes from Cronk and goes back to Slater, and Slater is well tackled. 10 metres out by Sivan Asiva and Brent Tate. Good effort by the front row forward. Cameron Smith goes back now for Dallas Johnson. Johnson, he stammers and then takes the tackle. He's 9 away from the Brisbane line. Put down again by Sivan Asiva and also by Webke. Now it's with Hill. They go wide. It came off the fingertips. It went backwards. And Simpkin is ordering a turnover. Thaiday 35 away from his own line, and Lockyer from inside the 40 drives a kick down the ground, straight down the middle to Slater. And Slater going out beyond the 30. Oh, he's gone over the 30. He's run right through them. He's over halfway. Slater. Hodges goes across. Hodges in defence, runs him down. Played back to King. King goes away. It's come from Smith and gone to Hill. Hill drifts across the ground. It's long. It bounces for Guy. He puts it back for Inglis. Inglis steps out of a tackle, tries to get to the line, but he can't make it. It's come from Blair and gone to Cronk, and Cronk on the halfway puts a kick down into the bottom corner. It's rolling around on the in goal. Hodges has got to get back. Hodges has got to get back. Hodges is going to make it. Hodges has come back. He started a try from here last weekend. 18 metres out from his line. Brilliant run by the Brisbane try scorer. Brent Tate is 25 away from the line.
The last time these sides met, Brisbane led 10-0. Got run down 18-12 as Lockyer again pumps it into the corner. Slater forced to play at it.
And he tries to beat Hunt on the outside. He beats Hunt on the outside. He tucks his legs up. Now he's into touch. Stagg eventually got him.
Lockyer is too wide from the scrum.
And it's come away from the scrum base to Hodges. Hodges flick passes for Lockyer. And Billy Slater did very well. Not only did he tackle Hodges, he grabbed Lockyer at the same time. He went for a double whammy. It is 8-4 at half time. The Broncos leading the Storm. So from the chopper, we watch the start of the second half of the Telstra Premiership Grand Final for 2006, and Carlaw comes back to 15 metres away from the northern end of the ground. Ooh, Corey Parker was really cut down in a good tackle there by Jeremy Smith, the number 15 for Melbourne. Now Webke runs at Cameron Smith, and he's held on the 30-metre line. Back for Berrigan. He's got to be watch this fella. Now it comes away for Parker. Flick past Lockyer. Lockyer for Carroll. Carroll gets it away. Bounces for Darius Boyd. Boyd tackle.
Well, he'll need to stop play here. He's got a knee injury, I think, Tony Carroll, and he's very close to the play.
Yes, it is the knee. Tony Carroll is the man that's down injured. 12 out. Tackle there by Hill. It's gone back to Lockyer. Lockyer now kicks over there towards David Stagg, but it's Melbourne. Melbourne with the ball. Inglis going down the right side of the ground. Pace to burn. Corey Parker and Sam Thaiday. The pass from dummy half was terrible. It's come down to a front row forward who has to put a kick in. Thankfully, it wasn't a bad kick. It came down to King. King put it through the legs. Tunnel ball. Picked up and scooped away to Scott Hill. The ball has gone back to Cameron Smith. Penalty goes to Melbourne. Got him high. So centre ground for Melbourne. Great opportunity for them here. Here's Scott Hill away for King, and King scores for Melbourne. Matty King scores for Melbourne.
This is to put the Storm in front.
He kicked the winning goal in the 1999 Grand Final. He's missed it. Matty Guy hooks the ball. Cameron Smith obviously not able to take the kick. It's 8-8 in the Grand Final. Played there by Perry. This is Berrigan. He ran around behind Hannett. He's gone into space. He's been pulled down. Was the tackle high? Penalty goes to Brisbane. Billy Slater. Corey Parker now taking the goal-kicking responsibilities over from Darren Lockyer. Raises the flags. So in the last 6 encounters, Melbourne have beaten Brisbane 5 times. Brisbane teetering on the threshold of reversing that trend. Play by Sivan Asiva, running from dummy half. Berrigan, then it's with Lockyer, now it's with Parker, now it's away for Casey Maguire. Loads it down the back. It's out for Lockyer. Lockyer away for Carroll. Carroll in for Tate. Here's a try. Tate goes in. Did the corner post go? I don't think so. Brent Tate scores. Brent Tate scores. On the touchline from the west. It looks like he might have hooked it, and it's floated across the face of the uprights. No goal for Parker. 14-8. It's come back to Cronk now, and Cronk puts a right foot kick high and across. Up they go, down they come. King will score. This will be interesting. Matt King claims a try. I've got to go to the video though.
Ryan Hoffman goes up.
Hoffman contests the ball, he doesn't contest the player.
No, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, I think it's come off Hodges' hands onto Hoffman's head. I think it's Hodges' hands onto Hoffman's head. Up they go. Does Hoffman touch this? Hodges is above the pack. His arm loops around the other side of Hodges' arm. It's going to hit Hodges' hands onto Hoffman's head. Back
to King.
To King. Try.
If it comes off Hodges and goes forward and touches an opposing player, it's a knock-on, isn't it?
Yeah, but Hodges doesn't matter. Melbourne ended up with the ball. I think it's a try.
He can play on then.
I give it a try.
Well, there it is. It's no try. No try. Play the ball. Sivanasiva. Oh! Petro has gone down. Kidwell must have hit him with a blacksmith's anvil. And it took Melbourne half an hour to get there in defence. They're not feeling much better. Slater's with the ball on his own 10. Outside the 20. Puts the dummy on. Puts the step on. Puts the pass on. And it's gone into touch.
Who did it touch?
Knock on.
Melbourne knock on. Another point in this game and it's all over. But can they get in a position to do so? Here's Webke, a second good carry in the last 2 sets of 6.
Nathan Friend was in there doing his best. Eventually Webke just ran over the top of him. Put down by Scott Hill, played back for Berrigan. Brad Thorne goes up the middle, pulled down, 3-man tackle. Blair in 14, 17 Friend, 13 Johnson. Here's the shot, taken by Lockyer, snaps it away. Simpkins says it's a goal.
Well, there's the kick by Darren Lockyer. Shane Webke was never going to kick his team a field goal to win, but he came up with the run to get him in position.
Sivanasiva has been outstanding. Some brutal attack and some wonderful defence by the big fellow from Fiji. Now it's across for Slater. Over he goes to Guy. He'll run around him or stay with him. The ball goes to ground. It's a knock-on against Inglis. It's all rolling the right way for Brisbane. Guy for Cronk, stepping away from his 30-metre line, and Webke made the tackle together with Maguire. They have similar haircuts in many ways. They went in and made a joint tackle. Might well be Webke's final tackle in this illustrious career of 254 games. The kick through from Nathan Friend is fielded by Justin Hodges. Hodges with the ball, 38 metres out from his line.
Countdown about to begin. The fans up on their feet.
Maguire, slowly. 3 to go. The season is over. Brisbane are the premiers. Brisbane are the premiers. They are the champions again. 6 grand finals. They've won them all. 15 to 8.
And you've already seen the cheers from the opposition as the winners rejoice. Ryan Hoffman, inconsolable. His father, unable to win a competition in a grand final with the Canberra Raiders years ago.
Congratulations to the Brisbane Broncos, the 2006 Telstra Premiership champions.